What is up, everyone? Skibby here with my first video for Cataclysm Classic. A lot of you have been asking about some of the systems, some of the changes, the rotations, the gear, the bosses, whatever it may be. I want to start off with Reforging because I think it's a really important topic and it's a really easy solution to make sure that you can focus on playing the game rather than having to do mathematics all day, all long, figuring out, is that an upgrade? How do I make it all work? So on and so forth. So let me show you an example. Here's my character at the moment. Assuming we've got this kind of gear set up, it's going to show you that 18.69 is where we're at right now for hit. So we're way over the hit cap, which is 17%. We no longer need to utilize things like 6% talents or misery. It's just not a thing, right? So all casters need to be at 17% hit. So we can see that, well, surely I can drop some and gain some other stats. That would be a DPS boost, right? Which would be right. But how do I make that super simple? So we actually speak to the Reforger. There's a really handy add-ons going to pop up with a bunch of different stat weights that we already have in place. Now I grabbed these all from the Shadow Priest Discord, which if you're not a part of, you definitely should be. Lots of really good information in there, which is valuing the fact that we really want to make sure that we get hit capped, haste, and mastery, with crit being the last. The most important part, though, is that we've got a condition set up here to say that we want to specify hit and at least hit the spell hit cap, which is this value here. So if we drag speed down to 1, so it does as many iterations as possible, you should just have to click it once then. If you have it on a high value, you might have to spam click to try and figure out what the best result is, but this will freeze up your game, I want to say for like no more than 5 to 10 seconds. It's then going to output a result and show you that it's going to drop some hit, drop some spirit, and in turn you're going to be grabbing some haste as well as mastery. So if we then say, well, show me that result, it's going to say what we're actually changing gear piece by gear piece is these different bits and pieces here, right? So if we then go Reforge, we can then see, all right, it's made all those changes automatically for us. Let's actually do a sim to see how how our damage is looking now. So it's going to generate a string with this one here. We can then Alt-Tab into the sim itself. Let's go Import, Add-on. Instantly, it's done all of our reforging, our gear, enchants, the works, right? It's really, really helpful. So if we run a sim, we can then set a bit of a base point and say, all right, well, with this gear that we have right now, 2381, not too bad. But say I've just picked up a really handy upgrades. I've just got the Dark Moon Volcano. I'm going to switch out the on-use trinket. I've lost my hit rating again, right? So down to 15.3, we can just run this process time and time again. Back into here, we'll just go hit calculate, wait those 5 to 10 seconds. It's done another result. Right, this time you need to gain hit. We're going to sacrifice some mastery and lose some haste. Show me that result again. Pay the 11 gold. Automatically do that for me. Let's generate another string. We pick that one up. Paste, add on. Let's go sim. You can see once again, boom. And within a matter of moments, we've changed our gear. It's told me that this change was 850 damage. And if we go back into the game, we're sitting at 17.02. So really, really handy way to take out all the guesswork, the frustration, and utilize the benefits of this system, right? Because it's really, really helpful for hitting the hit cap especially. I wouldn't stress too much, quite honestly, guys, about things, haste break points and so on. They are there for sure, and they'll be helpful, but I wouldn't worry until later on into the game. I'm thinking like Firelands onwards, when stat budgets are pretty high, that we can truly min-max and sort of figure out, okay, I can hit a 4th tick of this certain dot and so on. So Reforged Light Classic, really great way to make this all simple. Plug in those stat weights, grab the WoW Sims Exporter add-on as well, and that way you can very easily copy and paste all these results, your current setup. That's gear, it's got your professions, your racials, talents, glyphs. It's going to import all of that and save you the hassle of having to manually do math and manually, select your gear, enchant, all the rest of it, right? Really great way to optimize your experience.